We were talking earlier, Evelyn, about how it may be difficult for Republicans in Congress to mount a lot of enthusiasm for going against Donald Trump on what seems to be his policy toward Russia, because so much of the reason he got elected had to do with domestic issues, with the economy. And Obama, when he gave that last press conference, he talked about how Russia is small and weak and they don't produce anything anybody wants but arms and oil. Given all of that, given sort of that set of circumstances, how do you make an argument to the American people that they should care about this?
Okay, first of all, Russia is not small and weak. And the more people say that, the more riled up Vladimir Putin gets. So making that comment is inaccurate. And I'm not criticizing you, but making that comment is inaccurate.
Those were the president's words, President Obama's words at his final press conference.
Exactly.
Not mine,
No, I know. And it's inaccurate, and I also think that it's not helpful, because all it does is, get the Russian pride involved in all of this, which is not helpful. So I would say, at the end of the day, Russia is, yes, economically it's declined from the height of I guess about a decade ago when oil prices were high. So, the economy's declined, or maybe less than a decade ago, I should say. But it's not going away. It's got a large landmass. Between the United States and Russia, we have combined 93% of the world's strategic nuclear weapons. That's pretty serious. And the Russians are very sophisticated when it comes to hacking, when it comes to spying. They have great space capabilities, so we can't write them off. And they are directly threatening the United States. This is different from, say, China, for example, where people say, well, they're a competitor, they could compete with us. Well, certainly militarily, economically, but Russia has a stated objective. They've said that they disagree with us, that their government believes that they should have a sphere of influence in Europe where the United States is not involved, where the states in question are actually under Russian influence, and those are the former Soviet states. They also think that NATO should not post its troops in certain parts of NATO territory, which again is Russia meddling in the decisions other countries, including the United States. So it's an overall foreign policy that we need to push back against. And if we don't, the Russians will continue to try to push us into a corner.
All right, Dr. Evelyn Farkas.